الأصفر. الجهاز في له كبسة هون، وهي الكبسة بتضغط عليها فينك ترفع الجهاز للأعلى أو تنزله للأسفل. وفي عنا هي كبسة هون الكبسة اللي هون تكبسها تلف على اليمين أو على اليسار. هي بالنسبة للجهاز. الجهاز كمان له مكابح بالأسفل، إذا كبسنا عليها للأخير بتثبت الجهاز، بالنص تعطيه تخليه يحرك الحركة يمين يسار، لقدام لفوق الأخير آخر شيء بتثبته بشكل مستقيم. فنحن إذا بنثبته بنفريز معه بالفريز. فيه مكان مدخل هون، في 3 حوامل بروبات، في حامل جل لازم نحط الجل بهالشكل تمام. فبنحط هي فبتسخن الجل، فينا نطفيها او نشعلها حسب ما احنا بدنا. في مكان للاي سي جي لكتله الاي سي جي، في سواقه سي دي بحط فيها السي ديات، في طابعه هون، وفي عندنا طابعه، في عندنا مداخل البروبات بالطرف الثاني نحررهم. هي مداخل البروبات الثلاثه. طريقة فك البرو مجرد نحط فريز على البرو بيطلع لون ازرق، نمسك البرو بندوره ونطلع لبرا فبيطلع، او بندخله البرو وبندخله جوا بيثبت. طبعا عندنا هون مكان للجروب الاعمى ومكان لدعسة القدم. دعسة القدم هي USB. هي بالنسبة لشرح عام وشامل عن الجهاز s3000.
Siemens Medical Solutions Ultrasound Business Area made a concerted effort to improve the usability of their family of premium ultrasound systems and turned to Macadamian, a user experience design and development firm, to conduct an independent usability test to measure user performance and validate user satisfaction with one of these systems. During the usability test, our user experience researchers captured metrics such as task success rates, number of deviations, number of errors, and ease of use ratings, as well as qualitative feedback from test participants. Macadamian recruited 20 practicing sonographers to perform a series of tasks that are commonly performed in an ultrasound exam, including optimizing, annotating, and measuring tasks. Test participants were screened for prior experience, brand attitude, and domain skills to mitigate bias. All participants were new users of the Siemens system and were trained on the system before beginning the test. The usability test report was based on the ISO standard common industry format for usability test reports. When test participants had finished all the usability test tasks, our researchers analyzed the data and broke down the results into 4 categories. In terms of effectiveness, the results indicated that with the Siemens system, very few errors were observed, and tasks had high completion rates.
Like they're separated out in groups with the different colors, and it actually makes it really easy to select what you want. And having it highlighted in different colors is helpful because, I mean, when you're going through in your mind and you're in a hurry, you know, sometimes you mislabel.
I had no idea how to do it, and I figured it out the first try. So the visual layout on the touchscreen was really intuitive.
To gather insights about the participants' attitudes towards the system, qualitative feedback was captured, as well as post-task ease of use ratings. The Siemens system scored very high for ease of use and also received a large amount of positive qualitative feedback.
I've never really liked a touchscreen, but I really like this one. It's intuitive.
I like the selection that they have here. It's helpful for explaining things to radiologists, I guess, or getting them to understand your point of view.
Like I said, on my current machine, I use the keyboard a lot, and I didn't even miss it with this.
Regarding efficiency, few deviations were observed. For example, navigating to an incorrect touch panel or interacting unnecessarily with the interface.
The knobology is simple and straightforward, so it's easy to find the buttons I'm looking for, and they do what I expect them to do.
There isn't like a range of menus to have to go through to get to the function that you want.
At the end of each usability test, the sonographers completed the industry-standard System Usability Scale questionnaire to measure perceived system usability and learnability. The Siemens system scored very high, with an overall score of 83 out of 100. Scores over 80 are considered well above average, while scores below 60 tend towards poor usability. An average score is 68.
انا شو بساوي؟ بروح بخزن صوره هون ايمج بدون كلام، تمام، وبروح بحط فريز. هاي الصوره اللي خزنتها من بوينتر، بكبس بوينتر وبحرك البوينتر بطلع عند الصوره. طلعت معي الصوره هون، بروح على شيء اسمه سينجو اتش بي، بحدد العمر، قديش عمر المريض، فيني اكتبه كتابة، وبعدين ميل وبالابلاي. بعدين بكبس هون بعطيه مشان يعمل تريس. طبعا في عنا خيارات كتير هون نحددها، انتريور ولا لا، رايت وسي سي. كمان هون في قياسات، في هون يعطينا تقرير له، في يعطينا هون الريبورت، البوردر اذا نعدل عليه، اليونتس، الديفاين بروتوكول وشو في عندنا هي شو اسمه نطلع عليها. نرجع كمان مرة ثانية. اوكي، ناخذ هي. فيني غير بالسطوع تبع الصورة مشان إذا بدي يساوي شيء أتأكد من شغلي، تمام. فيني أعدل عليها الصورة، في أعطيها الأعلى والأسفل، يطلع لي هذا الخط، يطلع لي هذا الخط، في إكس يطلع برا، تقرير يعملها زوم. هاي بالنسبة لهي يطلع إكس. نرجع إذا بدنا نرجع. أوكي، ناخذ هون هي الصورة، في هون تكبير للصورة إذا بدنا نكبر، وفي عنا هون لا تقرير اسمها غير معتبرة. نرجع كمان. هلا طبعا انت القيمة بدك تسيبها وتطلع معك بالتقرير، فشو بساوي انا؟ بروح اقول لك اوكي، بروح هون بسيبها، هي طلعت معي قيمة، بقول له سيف، يعطيني هو الفريم، يعطيني قديش الماكس قديش المينيمم، بسيبها وبحطها بالتقرير عندي. هي بالنسبة للبروب الكونفكس. ايضا شو عندنا البروب اللينير كمان؟ عندنا تصوير بانورامي. شو هو التصوير البانورامي؟ حط فريز، تقول عفوا، نقول له هيك تاخذ صورة حساب الايجكشن ريفراكشن بشكل آلي، بس لازم يكون حاطط اي سي جي وباخذ هون، فبتحط اي سي جي لحاله بيعمل تريس للصورة وبيعطيك مخطط، بيعطيك قديش، بس لازم يكون الهارد الاي سي جي موصول بالجهاز. هي بالنسبة للقياسات القلبية موجودة المتقدمة موجودة بالجهاز.
EC-Touch elasticity imaging provides a visual assessment of tissue stiffness and can, for example, allow a subtle lesion in soft tissue to be more clearly visualized and assessed. The stiffness or elasticity of different tissue types varies. When a uniform stress is applied, each will deform differently, and the resulting mapping of these different degrees of deformation clearly illustrates relative tissue stiffness. To use EasyTouch, simply place a region of interest box on the desired area, then activate the technology. The B-mode image will then display side by side with the elastogram. Using real-time correlation methods, the system continuously estimates the degree of tissue deformation and displays the relative stiffness in either a grayscale or colorized elasticity image. Virtual touch imaging provides many of the advantages obtained through use of traditional compression elastography, with the added benefit that compression is provided locally at the region of interest, without variability from the user. To use virtual touch tissue imaging, an ROI is placed and sized according to the specific lesion. Sending a detection pulse assesses the original or undeformed state of the tissues. This is immediately followed by a push pulse, which slightly deforms the tissues along its path. A second detection pulse follows and allows deformation to be estimated by comparing the tissue position change. After the detect, push, pulse, detect sequence has been carried out over the entire ROI, the resulting elastogram can be mapped in either grayscale or color. Siemens Virtual Touch IQ is the third generation of our suite of virtual touch technologies. Virtual Touch IQ combines imaging and quantification in a single image and can be complementary to information obtained by EasyTouch elasticity imaging. Designed to focus on a user-defined region of interest, or ROI, Virtual Touch IQ applies push pulses sequentially across the ROI, which slightly compress tissue. This causes lateral sound waves or shear waves to transmit across the ROI. A series of ultrasound detection pulses follow immediately in a quick push-pulse, detect-pulse, push-pulse sequence. Velocities are then calculated for each area within the ROI at exceptional color-coded resolution, providing more clinical data to support a better diagnosis. Siemens Virtual Touch IQ is the third generation of our suite of virtual touch technologies. Virtual Touch IQ combines imaging and quantification in a single image and can be complementary to information obtained by EasyTouch elasticity imaging. Designed to focus on a user-defined region of interest, or ROI, Virtual Touch IQ applies push pulses sequentially across the ROI, which slightly compress tissue. This causes lateral sound waves or shear waves to transmit across the ROI. A series of ultrasound detection pulses follow immediately in a quick push-pulse, detect-pulse, push-pulse sequence. Velocities are then calculated for each area within the ROI at exceptional color-coded resolution, providing more clinical data to support a better diagnosis.